And good morning, people. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 4. We have made it to Serai. We've gone fishing. We've discovered that Sandflyer parts are a lot harder to get hold of than first thought. We can't just buy them. We're going to have to salvage them. And that means we need to go to a close by Sandflyer graveyard. Luckily, it's just south of us, or south and east. So let's not waste any time, let's head there. There isn't really much here in terms of a lot of things. There are enemies, there are basically the same things we've been expecting. The Mage Goose, and our first look at the Scorpion. The Scorpion is a enemy that we can learn a spell from, a skill from, and I do want to learn it. So we are going to that and guard. Yeah, blind. It's a melee attack that also inflicts blind. Blind is odd, or well, status effects are actually odd in this particular game. You'll see there's a counter next to it. That particular counter actually doesn't decrease as you would normally expect it, and there's blind learnt. Excellent. So we've learnt it pretty quickly. I believe for blind you decrease this counter every time that you miss an attack. And there that goes. That's fine. We learnt the skill that we needed. So yes, so every time you miss an attack, I think that counter goes down until you've missed 3 attacks, and then after that, you are able to see clearly. I think blind reduces your hit rate by 75%, so it's not a complete thing that you're going to miss every attack, but you're going to miss more often than not. The good thing about status effects, though, is they don't persist after battle. So we are perfectly fine. There is a chest there. We are going to go and pick that up in a moment, but we can't do it right now. Croc's Tears. I believe these are just a quick healing item. Yeah, 10 HP to one person can cure something. Yeah. The reason why we can't get to that chest is actually because it's blocked off by the rudder of this old Sandflyer. Luckily, the steering actually still works, and we want to go right. So we now have access to it. And just 2 Igus. Yeah, we're fine here. I really actually should swap Nina and Ryu over, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Reason being is Ryu can actually one-shot some of the enemies hit now, so if Ryu goes first, things are going to be a little bit easier. when I just do the rush. Can I go down? Thank you. Turning it that particular way does mean I can't go right, which is actually the way I need to go. So yeah, we have to go back up, turn the rudder to the left, and then we can actually proceed. Really, Ryu? 1 MP? Sorry, 1 experience needed? I usually get that from Nina, not from you. And a Crocs tier. Oh, not so bad. One thing I did forget to do is that was a brass helmet, I believe, that we just picked up. Oh, we probably should. Was it that? What did we just pick up? Was it? Or was it something else? Was it? Or was it money? That might have been money, actually. There is a chest of money in this area. That might have been it. 200. Yeah, that probably is it. And yeah, let's turn it to the left again. That way it's completely out of our way. We don't need to pick up that chest a second time. And there's level 5 for Ryu. Excellent. Up to 445 Zenny again. That's excellent. I need healing on both of them actually, and I'll use a rest in the next combat, I think. There is a way down just to the right there. It doesn't actually lead anywhere, so yeah, the way we need to go is actually across this one and up. There is a lever here. We do need to switch it, or winch. Luckily this winch is pretty much self-automated. We don't need to go up it one at a time or anything like that. However, useful information. I didn't realise that was there. If we turn the camera, again, turning the camera is very important. There's a ladder here. And there's the brass helm I was remembering. So I didn't need to buy one because there's one here. Does reduce his agility a little bit, but I'm more than happy to have 3 points of defense for that and for that amount of agility lost. And now we can get on the winch. And other than that, there is absolutely nothing else here. We have picked up everything except what we need. And that involves this person. might be able to find what we need here. Out the back, there is basically a digging game. We're going to get a shovel, and we need to dig. There are items out there. There's actually quite a few nice things for this particular moment. However, where they are, we don't know. And this shovel won't last forever. It will last for maybe 5 digs and then break. However, we have a way around that. There's this dog here. This dog will sniff all the items out for you. So all you need to do is dig where the dog barks. 25 zenny for the shovel, 25 zenny as well for the dog. If there's anything you need, take both. If you don't know where the items are, I don't off the top of my head. I think the items are usually in the same place each time, but I couldn't tell you for certain. So we're going to take the dog and we're going to take it for a walk. Okay, so that's one right and one down from the plank. Two right from the big lump of wood, and directly in the center, marked twice, that's where the parts are going to be. So one dig here. Sage's staff. This is the reason why you don't really want to buy the one in town either, because there's one sitting right here. Glass shard. Those are materials. They're not really important now, but they will be later. And I'm one up from where it's meant to be. So there's the ship parts, and the shovel broke. Them's the brakes. Yep, you definitely look like a granddad, so dad jokes. Luckily, he has an unlimited amount of shovels, and we are going to do this 2 more times. Because I believe there's another glass shard and a couple of other small items. Though it's just going to be these two for this particular one. I don't think the dog is going to bark again. He's just going to wander around before actually walking back into the hut. Yep, there's a glass shard, and here. For Molotov. Molotov is exactly what you think it is. It's a fire attack item. So one more time, and then we'll be able to head on our way again. So that's 1 across and 2 up from the plank. and one down and one left from the barrel. Ah, magic shard. And a flat top. So yeah, that I believe that is all the items in this particular area at this moment in time. They do restock later, but yeah, the most you will likely be back later. But for now, we've got what we want. Nina is going to be picking up that Sage's staff, though. It is a massive increase in both power and wisdom. +7 power, +5 wisdom. Yeah, it reduces agility by 1. That's fine. She's actually got more attack power than Ryu right now. So let's head back to town. We've got the ship parts. We don't need to be here any longer. I can't think of any enemies that we need to pick up either. I think we've pretty much seen everyone. At least for the moment. Yeah, you're going to rest, Nina. As much as you can do more damage than Ryu right now. I would like the AP back. Or Ryu could critical and just win the fight like that. So, back to Sarai. Ah, there you are. This merchant, he's now become free from his selling duties. Doesn't actually sell anything. I think he does later, but I think right now it's not available still. Basically, it's fish based. Yeah. We do need to go back to our merchant though, and well, if I can get the camera in the right position, yeah, back into the tavern. Of course, when are things ever easy? Ah, this is the merchant that fell in the hole. Or did he fall in the hole or something, or did it sort of fall on him? That never really got answered, did it? And well, we saw that the monster was sort of invisible, so how could he see anything? Unfortunately, this person isn't taking no for an answer. isn't over though. There's just been a ceasefire. Yes, yes she is. The Windian princess as well. Maybe he does. It doesn't really help when he can summon a giant hunking suit of armor. Also, note where Ryu is. Because he sure as heck isn't in this particular fight. This is technically the first boss fight of the game, Joe. And you have Nina alone. So that Sage's staff I picked up is very, very useful. Joe is weak to wind, I do believe. Has a poor sense of balance. We're going to attack. And attack again. Because Joe does something interesting. He doesn't really counter with... he doesn't counter, but he sort of mimics what you do. So if you use magic, he will use magic. If you use a physical attack, he will use a physical attack. And if he goes first, he has no idea what to do. So a couple of physical hits. Oh, he's doing a physical attack. That's new. And a few magic spells, and we will be fine. This fight isn't too hard. It's made for you to have Nina alone. I am a little bit surprised at what he's doing. I thought he just mimicked what you did. Guess I'm wrong. Every time I've had it before, he's mimicked. Every single time. Just not this time. Ah, flail. Lots of hits, low damage. It's not too bad. But this fight pretty much is over now. And that's 100 experience going solely to Nina. For level 7. And we get an Aurum. Ryu? Where were you? Heck, this person's asking the exact same question now. Ryu, you just broke the sword on his face. Sure, that allows us to get away because those guards are useless, but that also does bring a few issues. First and foremost, that weapon you had is now a broken sword. It has lost every single little bit of its power. Where it was 12 before, it's now got 4. So Nina is currently the powerhouse of the group. But we can't go back into Sarai now. The Imperial forces are there. We've just escaped from them. We can't go back. So we're going east for a forced event. They're not going to stick around in Sarai though. They are chasing us. And that's a few more than the 2 in the tavern, isn't it? 5? We can take them, can't we? Yeah, we probably can. We're not going to, though. Oh, it's you. Are you okay? You were sort of knocked unconscious by that guy. Yeah, we just saw them. So we can't go back that way. We can't go back to Sarai. Where can we go? The only places we've got open to us are a fishing spot, which they're dead ends. They're fishing spots. We can't do much else in there except fish. And a desert sandflyer graveyard. There's nothing working there, so we can't use anything there. That road. What road? Out of the way. Well, we can't go through this particular road. But if we go north, we'll meet Chamber. Chamber. Didn't the Sandflyer parts person, or the person we talked to about the Sandflyer parts, say that was under the effects of a hex? Well, better to go somewhere where people aren't expecting than to go somewhere where they are and get caught. And there's our road. Still can't go into Sarai. That's blocked off for quite a bit of time now. We've got a ways to go before we can actually come back and go in there. But I think now is a good time for the camp. I believe we did just run out and, well, Nina's a little bit bruised, I believe, up from that attack. Yeah. This is what the camp is, though. It's a campsite. That's it. You can speak to your companions in the area. They'll give you a little bit of hints about what's going on, where you need to go, oh, what they're thinking, that sort of thing. To actually leave the camp, though, you can just exit through from one of the sides or go into the tent and speak to the book here. This gives you a few options. Master, we don't need to worry about that right now. Skill. Skills, this allows you to change up your skills. So the ones we've learned, burn, blind, rest. I think they're the only three I've learnt so far. There's also the one called Distracted from the cap, which I will be getting at some point. You can swap them around. It does cost 1 aurum to move one skill, so you do need to have those on you. But we don't need to do that right now. Blind is actually on who I want it to be on, being Ryu. Burn is on Nina, who I want it to be on, and same with Rest being on Nina, who I want it to be on. You can straight save, or you can rest and save. Or you can rest and just not save as well, but we are going to save this time. Well, because it's the end of the part. And once you've done that, you exit the tent and you're back to the world map. So next time, up north to Shamba. We need to get back to Cray. Nothing more we can do. We have parts, but they're not. I don't think they can actually work on the Soundflyer. So yeah, we just need to get back to Cray right now. So let's start our way there. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.